Okay, YouTube, I just did a video on prep for law school. Here's a kind of like a collage of information that I think you should know, that I thought would be helpful, and I stumbled across. So, one thing about buying books. I went to my textbook website for my school. Textbook rentals, your bookstore at your school is always, I have never seen any other school that's cheaper. It's always going to be more expensive than anywhere else that you go get anything, literally. So if you get a notebook from your bookstore, it's going to be $5 versus Walmart's $3. It's really expensive. And besides that, they put your little school logo and the school on it and all that other information. Now, I did give in and I did buy the little license plate that goes, the thing that goes around my license plate that says my university and School of Law. They did give us a cup with the logo on it and the school. But buying books, back to my original deal, try to go to your textbook rental, find out what the books are, just the ISBN numbers, that's all you need to find, and literally go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and BookBite, Bite with a B-Y-T-E, not B-I-T-E, and see which book is cheaper. Now, you don't want to rent books because you want to market them. You want to be able to market your books. And renting books, you only get to keep them for so many days, and you might need them for much more. So, plus, they have let us know that if you're part-time like me, some of your classes you have this semester, you will have next semester. So you might want to keep them. So I would not rent a book. I asked about that because I'm cheap. And I was like, can I just rent this book? And it was much cheaper. Okay, also, if you have this version and your professor asks for another version, ask your professor, because one of my professors last night let us know that it was cool that if you didn't have the revised version, just let them know so they can give you the page numbers of where to go, because some things are different. So ask your professor before, maybe, if you're nervous about it, if you have to have the earliest version. Amazon is normally cheaper than Barnes & Noble. I've gone to find out. But with Barnes & Noble, you don't get it from like random people that are selling theirs. It's a little more, I don't know, I just feel a little more safer with Barnes & Noble. But I will admit, I did get all my books from Amazon. Extra things to invest in. The rolling backpack, like you saw in the last video. Supplements, like the explanations and examples, supplemental books. So books they didn't say you need, but that will help you. The explanation and examples books, like you saw in the last video, and color coding things to help you get organized, just with your classes. So like binders, certain pen colors. Oh, and those little colorful things that you can stick on a page number or whatever to mark your place. Get those. I have those. I also have, I made sure I had whiteout, and I also have, these are highlighters with like the pen kind of highlighter. But these are Sharpie highlighters, just because you will highlight the heck out of stuff. So what I meant by the color-coded things are, and they might give you these actually, these things. Because they help too. So, like I said, I'm really picky. And a really color-coded kind of person. So you may not have to do this much. My voice sounds different and really deep because it is going out because I was at an event over the weekend. So that's why I sound weird. I just realized that. So a few helpful websites I wanted to tell you about. Check out these websites, and I'm going to see if you can see. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Okay, there we go. Check out these helpful websites. Simply because the Sunny Hodge, they just help you with how you need to prepare in law school, a few tips. I found them really interesting to read. They were just really, really helpful to me. So I would check those out. Also, here are some resources that I was given to, if you're kind of one of those people who like to laugh at silly comments and stuff online, here are some websites that I was given to read about, because when you get in law school, you'll make statements or say stuff and you'll be like, only in law school, and your non-law school friends won't know what you're talking about, or it won't be the same as laughing with your law school friends. So these are some things that you can just sit back and laugh with by yourself, or let your friends see them, your non-law school friends, and maybe, you know, they'll understand or find it funny too. I found it funny regardless of going to law school. But I have a weird sense of humor. So here are the websites for that. It's just kind of little comedy stuff. And basically like a funny blog about kind of like not really having time to do anything in law school. Okay, so I was going to go over how I did a case brief. Yeah, I did just drop that. I was going to go over how I did a case brief versus how it should be done. So I would go to lawschoolvideos.com because they're really helpful. They kind of tell you how to do case briefs and stuff like that. I don't know if I can find, this is sad, but I don't know if I can find my case brief. Oh, I put it up because it was just for orientation. So I'll show you a case brief that I did just for fun. Yes, I said for fun. Not really fun, just for practice, really. I'm not that lame. Kind of am. Okay, so I write very loopy, and you may not be able to see it, but you can definitely hear what I say, hopefully. Okay, so this was the case. Tarasoff v. Regents of University of California. So this was for torts, as you can tell, because it's got my blue ink. So anyways, they tell you to do like an IRAC kind of deal, where it's like fact, issue, reason, analysis, conclusion. So here's my FIRAC, and there's a little paragraph. It's a case brief, so it's supposed to be brief. You will not do it right the first time. This is not right, as I said. This is only my second day of law school. This isn't my second day of law school because I didn't have class today. But yesterday was my first day. And I wanted to do a video yesterday, but seriously, I was like this all day or afterwards, because I had class from, I got off work at 5, had class from 6 to 7 something, it was an hour and 50 minutes, and then, so 7:50, and then I had another class from 8 to 9:50. So Mondays are going to be my really late, really tired days, and I was going to try to do like a video every day, just to kind of keep you updated. But this is really the gist. So far, I've gotten like a ton of work to do. Another thing you want to invest in, I didn't mention this, but I will. So I got a planner, just because it's an academic planner, and it's really, really simple. I mean, this is $1 at the dollar store. It really is. I got it from the dollar store. So I'll show you today. As you can see, it's color-coded because the red tells me what I have to do for that class, my legal research and writing class. The blue tells me what I have to do for torts. The green tells me what I have to do for contracts. And the purple is clubs, organization, meetings that's going on, different things at work, just things that involve me personally, things that don't have to do with any of those classes. You can do your color coordination any kind of way. I'm just doing mine that way because I'm Loreno. But it helps because, as I showed you, that really color coordinated day is today, and I have a lot of homework to do. So, guess I'll get started on that. If you have any questions or want to see some more of I don't know, my stuff or what I have and what I have to do, let me know, and I'll try to do another video or answer any questions that I can. But really, like I said, this is my second day of law school, and if you're keeping up with me, then you know that I don't know that much right now. Also, one thing that I do want to let you know that they told us is that you take an oath when you start on your orientation day, which is kind of cool in a lame way. But they let you know that your family and friends, I don't know if I put this in a previous video, but your family and friends will want to ask you about advice. As soon as you tell them you're going to law school, they want to, ask you about stuff and just question you like you've already been through it. It's illegal to give legal advice. So the unlawful, authorized use of legal advice or something like that can result into jail time. So I'd be careful about that. I don't know if anybody's going to find out, but you never know. So your reputation is on the line from the time you apply to law school to the time that you die or resign. So take that into account, and I hope this helps. Bye.